Keir Starmer accused of scaremongering after using disputed COVID claim in attack. Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer came under fire this morning for being factually incorrect, after he repeated a heavily disputed claim in his reaction to the new Tier 4 restrictions. Labour's Sir Keir Starmer is facing questions this morning after he repeated a heavily disputed claim in his criticism of Boris Johnson's handling of the pandemic. Sir Keir was accused of scaremongering and playing politics after he claimed that Boris Johnson had waited until 11th hour to halt Christmas plans. He alleged that the new mutant COVID strain was actually first spotted in September, when in fact the new virus mutation was only spotted in October from a sample taken in September. This morning, he told a press conference, "We have known about rising infections and the NHS reaching capacity in many parts of the country for weeks. The new strain was actually first spotted in September. The alarm bells have been ringing for weeks, but the Prime Minister chose to ignore them. A virus of this sort demands early action. Decisive action, a clear plan and a clear message. Yet we have had none of that. The Prime Minister delayed. He told the country to go ahead and have a merry little Christmas. He continued, told people in London and the South East to carry on shopping. And to make plans to see families. And yet, 3 days later he tells millions of families to rip up those plans. And introduces further restrictions. The Labour leader also told the press conference, "It was blatantly obvious last week that the free-for-all at Christmas was a risk too far." Sir Keir claimed that Mr. Johnson had done what he always does, and dismissed the challenge, ruffled his hair. Following his speech, Harry Cole from Sun tweeted, "Sir Keir Starmer says again the new variant was spotted back in September. That is heavily disputed claim. It was spotted in October from a sample taken in September according to Doe." People commenting on Mr. Cole's tweet responded, "More Labour scaremongering COVID lies from Keir Starmer." One person said, "Saying something and understanding what it means are two different things. Opposition leader is playing politics badly again." Others added, "A single spot in September also doesn't mean they had decided it and what it meant until later. The science behind it was only pre-published publicly yesterday." Another viewer noted, "The crassness shown by Starmer the abstainer is not a good look." Other viewers attacking Sir Keir using Boris Johnson's nickname for him, Captain Hindsight. Susan Hopkins, from Public Health England, is in charge of investigating the new COVID strain. She told Andrew Marr this morning, "This particular variant was identified in the middle of October from a sample taken in September, and this week the modelers and academics demonstrated that it was indeed more transmissible than other variants circulating and alerted government to this on Friday."